The rain had been falling all evening, slicking the cobblestones of Briar Lane with a cold, black sheen. The street lamps hissed in the downpour, their glow barely pushing back the creeping fog. At 11:30, Inspector Lestrade burst into 221B, Baker Street, his coat dripping onto Mrs. Hudson's carpet. "Holmes, there's been a murder, a terrible one," he said. "You'll want to see this." Holmes rose from his armchair without a word, his eyes narrowing. "Briar Lane, I presume?" Lestrade blinked. "How did you—" "The scent of wet iron on your cuffs and the faint smear of candle soot on your left sleeve. Briar Lane has only 2 street lamps out, forcing the constables to light hand lanterns. Now, let's go." The body lay in the drawing-room of a narrow townhouse. A man in his 40s, face pale as porcelain, eyes frozen wide. His throat had been slashed with a single, surgical cut. Blood soaked the carpet, but there were no signs of a struggle. Holmes crouched beside the corpse. He did not look at the wound first, instead, his gaze swept the room, a toppled chair, a single muddy footprint by the window, and on the mantelpiece, a silver locket lying open, its chain broken. Inside was the miniature portrait of a young woman with striking green eyes. Watson whispered, "No signs of forced entry." Holmes replied, "Which means the victim knew his killer, or thought he did." Holmes examined the footprint, narrow, sharp-heeled. A woman's boot. Recent, judging by the depth in the wet mud. And not just any woman. One accustomed to walking in the rain without ruining her hem. He sniffed the air and frowned. Almond oil. Not perfume, Watson, but arsenical soap, used to remove ink from the hands. Our killer was here for a document, not the man. Lestrade returned from questioning the neighbors. They say they saw a lady in a green dress leave just after 10. Holmes smiled thinly. Then I know who she is, and why she killed him. The next morning, Holmes revealed all. The victim, Mr. Harold Price, had been blackmailing a young woman named Evelyn Moore over forged bank drafts. She came to retrieve the evidence, a letter hidden inside the silver locket, but when Price threatened to ruin her brother, she slit his throat in cold precision. She was arrested before noon. Lestrade shook his head. "Holmes, you're a devil." Holmes lit his pipe, eyes distant. "No, Lestrade. I merely follow the footprints others leave behind."